Our third recipient is a student in the School of Pharmacy and Health Professions. Morgan Pusek is described by her nominators as multi-talented, an excellent communicator, and a natural leader. Morgan not only joins organizations, she runs them. Morgan is adept at balancing the demands of work, school, and parenting, and she does it all with aplomb. She is currently the president-elect of the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Student Pharmacists. Her professional goal as a pharmacist is to work with high-risk patients and those from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. Outside of the classroom, Morgan enjoys promoting health education, especially child wellness. She founded the Student Parents Club for single and married students who are parents. Let's dim the lights now and get to know Morgan Pusek. Following the video, I would ask Morgan to come forward.
Hi, my name is Jenny Tillman, and I would like you to meet Morgan Pusek. Morgan's in pharmacy school, which is a very busy program in general. The students are taking upwards of 15 to 18 hours a semester.
She's not just surviving pharmacy school, she's excelling in pharmacy school. She doesn't just join the organizations, she runs the organizations.
She's the president-elect of the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Student Pharmacists. On top of that, she's active in our pharmacy fraternity, Phi Delta Chi.
She's also a delegate for the Midwest College of Clinical Pharmacists. I know she works, I mean the list could go on and on.
And did I mention she's a single mom?
I got pregnant when I was in high school. I was valedictorian in high school, so the valedictorian getting pregnant in a small town is unheard of. It felt so horrible. But I ended up having this kind of epiphany when I talked to my family and I came here and visited again when I was pregnant. I talked to Liz Abrahams.
I remember talking to her a little bit about what if we waited a semester, let you kind of get grounded and figure out the mom thing, and she said no. There was no deterring her, and to know Morgan is to know determination. I said, if you're gonna do this, you need to be at Creighton.
Came to Creighton, I was 8.5 months pregnant, and I had my daughter 2 weeks into school.
Yeah, her son's her first year at Creighton. Morgan has always been, how can I not just help myself, but help other people who are in the same situation?
So I was on the wait list at Russell. I waited about 18 months and was kind of tired of it. So I went and looked at their mission statement, and it talked a lot about being there to help students. I ended up talking to the director of the Child Care Center. I talked to the director's director, and then I talked to the director's director's director. And there just wasn't anything we could do. I was living in Hyder Hall, and so I'd ride the elevator every once in a while with Father Schlegel. I talked to him about it. Within a week and a half of talking to him, I got an email saying that they had a spot for her. I kind of took that and went on a run. How there was no lactation rooms on campus. I made this Facebook for all the student parents at Creighton. All of a sudden, there were all these other opportunities for people like me and students like me. This is an incredible honor. When I started at Creighton and I found out about the award originally, I was like, that's something I want.
I am pleased to tell you, you are one of our awardees this year.
I want to be somebody that people think of when they think of this award.
Everything we ask our students to do, Morgan models.
Morgan Pusek.
To be a young woman who's a young parent by herself and to prove everybody wrong, and to prove statistics wrong.
She's just a great steward for the spirit of Creighton. We're lucky to have her associated with Creighton because she's going to do good things.
I always said when I started at Creighton, I want to leave it making sure that something happened when I was here that they're going to remember.
Morgan, it's my pleasure to present you with the Mary Lucretia and Sarah Emily Creighton Award.
am so honored today to be a recipient of the Mary Lucretia and Sarah Emily Creighton Award for this year. To be compared to these two women is an incredible honor, and I only hope that I will be able to make as much of a mark on Creighton's campus as these women have. I get asked almost every day how I do it, how I can be a mom, go to school, have a job, be involved in organizations, have a social life, and study enough to be a good student, all at the same time. Many people think that it probably has something to do with the amount of coffee I drink during the day or the amount of sleep that I get at night. But I don't really think that that's the whole truth. I feel like I have this fire that burns with determination deep inside of me to keep me focused on my goals and my purpose for being at Creighton. Every year, I feel like that fire burns deeper, and I am driven to accomplish even more than what I've done before. Of course, I wouldn't have all of this feeling if it weren't for all the people who have encouraged me to be who I am today. I have so many people at Creighton, in the Omaha area, back in my hometown, and across the country who have encouraged me to succeed. It was during my experiences in my first semester here that I realized that I really wanted to embody the value of being a woman for and with others, and Creighton has given me countless opportunities to do that. I've been able to participate in leadership programs, organizations, clubs, and campus events. Creighton has helped me build an amazing support system during my years as an undergraduate student, and my support system is a huge reason as to why I'm here today. I owe a lot of gratitude to the people who pushed me to go to Creighton, despite the fact that I was expecting a baby very early on here. First, I would like to thank my parents and grandparents for encouraging me to pursue my education at Creighton, even when I was unsure of what the results would be. My family has always encouraged me to stay positive and to take every day one at a time. They've helped me to become a firm believer that everything happens for a reason and that God wouldn't give me something that I couldn't handle. I'd like to thank a former Creighton admissions counselor, Liz Abrahams, for assuring me that Creighton was the place for me when I was still deciding on attending school my freshman year. She was a great resource for me of information about Creighton, as well as continuing to support me while I've been here. I'd like to thank my classmates in both my undergrad and professional courses, as they have helped tremendously with Ava, and with making sure that I'm still taking time for myself every once in a while. My classmates enjoy having Ava around just as much as my family does, and they are all great role models for her. I'd also like to thank my undergraduate professors who encouraged me to bring Ava to class, even if she couldn't go to the daycare or somewhere else for some reason. I know that allowing a newborn or a 9-month-old child in class wasn't exactly an ideal situation, but I really appreciated the encouragement to attend class, even if it meant having a baby in tow. The professors I've had at Creighton have been tremendously supportive of my goals, and they have played active roles in my pursuit of pharmacy school. I'd like to thank Karen Thurber, Tammy Buffalo Head McGill, Nicole White, and Jennifer Tillman for nominating me for this award. I feel very blessed to have had my hard work and efforts noticed by faculty members in both my undergraduate and graduate education. I'd like to thank the Committee on the Status of Women for choosing me as recipient of this award. This is a tremendous honor for me, and I could not be more grateful to the wonderful women who have encouraged me to make my mark at Creighton through their women's programming and leadership opportunities. This committee serves a vital role in highlighting women's issues on campus, and the members of the committee are also very great role models for women at Creighton. And lastly, I'd like to thank Ava. Ava has been my biggest fan and motivator since before she was born. Over the last 4 years, she has endured countless hours of classes, meetings, early mornings, and traveling so that her mom could accomplish homework and organizational activities. She understands the concept that going to school means that I have to study, and there have been many occasions when she has asked me to teach her what I'm learning.
And yes, there are days when she is just as tired of studying as I am, but she never gets upset when I tell her that I need a few more minutes to study before I can help her with something or with playing a game. I love Ava so much, and my Creighton experience would not be anywhere near what it was without her. Thank you again for choosing me as a recipient of the 2014 Mary Lucretia and Sarah Emily Creighton Award.
I think I got the raw end of the deal, ladies. Okay, I am Tanya Plater. I am the treasurer of the Committee on the Status of Women. I join the other members of the executive committee again in congratulating our today's honorees. Kelly Carl Tachek, Amy Friedman Wilson, and Morgan Pusek. The videos you have seen today were produced by Tessa Young of Creighton's Marketing and Communications Department. Tessa also serves on the Committee on the Status of Women. We appreciate your videography and editing talents, Tessa. On behalf of the Committee on the Status of Women and the Planning Committee for this luncheon, thank you for joining us to honor some amazing community members during Founders Week. Before we dismiss, we would like to give away the table centerpieces to the person at your table who has a birthday closest to that of Sarah Emily Wareham Creighton, October 17th. No fighting. As is customary at this luncheon, a past recipient of the Mary Lucretia Sarah Emily Creighton Award will offer our benediction. I invite Dr. Ann Laughlin of the College of Nursing and a 2013 award recipient to come forward. Following the benediction, we are adjourned.
Helen Keller once said, "When we do the best we can, we never know what miracles await us." As Founders Week comes near to a close, it is fitting that we give thanks to Kelly, Amy, and Morgan for doing the best they can, for their service, their leadership, and passion. You are an inspiration to all of us. And so I would like to end this wonderful celebration with a prayer of thanks from the book, Woman Prayers by Eileen Cady. Give thanks for everything you have, for everything you receive, and for everything you are going to receive. Never cease to give thanks. For this positive attitude towards life, the very act of giving thanks draws the best out of you, helps to keep your heart and mind open, helps to keep your awareness expanding. The more blessings you count, the more they increase. Amen.